My wife's surprise baby shower made me realize the baby isn't mine. The streamers hanging from our back porch looked perfect against the afternoon sun, pink and blue twisted together like DNA strands. I stood at the kitchen window watching our guests arrive, feeling that warm pride that comes with knowing you're about to become a father. Then I noticed something odd. My coworkers from Meridian Systems were arriving in clusters, but they weren't acting like people coming to celebrate. They huddled near the fence, whispering and glancing toward the house. Steve from accounting kept checking his phone. Dave from IT wouldn't make eye contact when I waved. Honey, why did you invite so many people from my work? I called to Jessica, who was arranging gift bags on the patio table. She was 8 months pregnant, glowing in that way everyone talks about. I thought it would be nice, she said without looking up. Besides, some of them specifically asked to come. That struck me as strange. Jessica worked in HR while I was in software development. Our departments rarely interacted. When my boss, Richard Novak, showed up carrying a gift bag, I knew something was wrong. Richard had never attended any employee's personal events in 5 years. Congratulations, Michael, he said, shaking my hand too forcefully. His eyes darted toward Jessica, then back to me. This is exciting times. Really exciting. The way he emphasized exciting made my stomach tighten. I walked over to join my coworkers, but their conversation stopped abruptly. Pretty crazy that we're finally having a baby, right? Silence. Steve cleared his throat. Dave stared at his shoes. So when are you due exactly? Asked Tom from security. 6 weeks, I replied. Beginning of October. Everyone tensed up. More awkward glances. I was missing some crucial piece of information that everyone else possessed. The shower began with Jessica opening gifts. The presents were surprisingly generous. Electronics I couldn't afford, designer baby clothes, expensive toys. My coworkers, most of whom weren't wealthy, had somehow bought lavish gifts. Oh, this is beautiful, Jessica said, unwrapping a baby blanket that looked like it cost hundreds. Who's this from? Anonymous, said Carol from payroll, though she seemed to know exactly who'd given it. Gift after gift came from anonymous donors. A professional baby monitor, a $1,000 stroller. Each time Jessica asked who it was from, someone would say anonymous in a way that suggested specific knowledge they weren't sharing. My coworkers were treating Jessica with unexpected familiarity. Dave, who I'd never seen speak to her, was laughing at her jokes. Steve kept making inside references she understood. Remember that time with the copier? Steve grinned. Oh my god, yes, she laughed. I thought we were going to get caught for sure. Caught doing what? The strangest moment came when Jessica opened lingerie disguised as maternity wear. Instead of being embarrassed, she just smiled and moved on. That's interesting maternity wear, I commented. It's European styling, Richard said quickly. Very practical. How would Richard know about European maternity wear? My coworkers kept joking about overtime and late nights at the office while glancing at Jessica. You're on the road a lot these days, observed Frank from maintenance. Must be tough on Jessica, being alone so much. I manage, Jessica said, something in her tone suggesting more. I thought about my travel schedule. The company had been sending me to client sites frequently over the past year, week-long trips. I'd been grateful for the extra money, but now I wondered if there was another reason I'd been selected for so many out-of-town assignments. Richard approached me as the party wound down. Michael, could I talk to you privately? We walked to the far corner of the yard. Richard looked uncomfortable. Look, this is awkward, he began, but there's something you need to know. Something that came up on our security system. My heart started racing as he pulled out his phone. That's when things took a turn I never expected. Full story is linked below or on my channel.